I appreciate the opportunity that I have to serve as your Chief Executive Officer. I did start when I was 3, so about all my life. It has been a wonderful career. Someone who grew up in the mountains of Ashe County and Watauga County, to have this opportunity to be here for 39 years and to serve as the leader for these 28 years has been great joy and a great blessing. And I'm very, very proud of the results that the employees work together to achieve. And some of those have been mentioned today, but I'll just highlight a couple. And one of the things that I really want to mention is that this is our 5th consecutive year of top performance. I mean, above stretch top performance in almost all of our key measurements. And I think it says to me our employees understand when we say we want to deliver nothing less than our very best, that we've taken that to heart. And we're now consecutively year over year over year over year delivering those kinds of results in things that matter, like customer satisfaction. Our American Consumer Satisfaction Index, we're among the top in the country for how our members rate us for delivering service to them as many different ways, whether they're in our office, whether we're building a new service to their home, even if we're cutting trees across their property, a lot of different things that we get very high marks from our members. And so we have a highly engaged membership who know they own this cooperative and understand that we as employees know who we're working for. We're working for our member owners, and it makes it a really nice place to work because it creates a relationship far above and beyond what you might have in a company that's owned by stockholders all across the country or all across the world. We're owned with the people right here in Northwest North Carolina. We also are providing a level of reliability that's pretty much unmatched in North Carolina. We're just way ahead of the big investor-owned utilities in how well we keep the lights on. Our members have much less minutes in a year without power, and we're working even harder today to improve that even more and make sure that we always remain as a top quartile utility. That's job one, right? Is keeping your lights on. And in these mountains in the wintertime, people don't want to be without power. It's scary because it's cold and it's windy and we have snow and ice, and so we take to heart that responsibility and we work a lot on it. But we also do a lot of work on working safely. You know, our guys are out here, whether they're in a line truck working around energized lines or a propane truck filling up a fuel tank, we're around products that if you mishandle, you can be hurt. So we have a very strong emphasis on safety, and I'm very proud to say that we're in the top quartile, the top quartile in safety in the United States. And we measure this regularly and we talk about it a lot, and it's something that you just you really want to have a quest, as we call it, a quest for zero accidents. We don't want anyone being hurt, whether it's an employee or a member or a contractor that's working for us. Katie mentioned the temporary rate reduction, and I've had a lot of fun with that because you've heard I've been around here a while. It's the first time I ever got to announce a rate reduction. It's been so good because I've had to announce several of the others, saying that rates are going to go up. And so the members have been so appreciative of the rate reduction that we were able to provide, and returning or holding, about $27 million that we would have collected otherwise if we didn't do this rate reduction. That's $300 or $400 a person on the average member, and over the last 3 or 4 years, and that means a lot to people. And we had an awful lot of emails and comments and letters from people saying thank you. It did mean a lot to them. And another thing that's helped us in that is our Work Smart program. All of the employees across the company work together to say, gee, are there things we're doing that we could do smarter, that we could do more efficiently, that we can improve, or we can use technologies, things that would just save the members money and make us a better, more efficiently operated organization. And over the period of years that we've been emphasizing being lean and working smart, we've generated ideas that have produced almost $25 million in sustainable savings to our members. That if we just hadn't been on the ball, the members would have had to pay. If we hadn't taken advantage of technology, if we hadn't studied the way we do things, could we do this with less employees? As people retire, can we shrink our head counts and stay lean and efficient? And I'm very, very proud of that particular performance achievement. Also in our subsidiaries, not a lot of smaller utilities, and we're a large electric cooperative, but we're a small utility. operate the subsidiaries like we do. And sometimes people say, Doug, why are you operating a propane and fuels company, and why are you in the fiber leasing business, and why are you building fiber all the way over into Tennessee, and you're over in western North Carolina near Asheville and coming back down from Old Fort and putting in all this fiber in your Ridgelink company? And there's one simple answer to that. Every dollar that we can make in our propane and fuels business or our Ridgelink telecommunications business is a dollar our members don't have to pay, because it all goes to the benefit of the member owners. The members, the electric members of Blue Ridge Electric Membership Corporation own these two subsidiaries. It's part of your ownership in this cooperative. And we flow those benefits directly to the cooperative to keep rates down. And we're very proud of that. We generate close to $3 million out of these two companies in an average year. And we've got a big stretch goal to get it to $5 million, which would make a big difference. When we model that, that's half of the amount of net margins that we need at Blue Ridge. So, and we can do that through innovation through our subsidiaries. That's kind of some of the past. Let's talk a little bit about the vision for the future. We're in a really exciting time right now, as we've talked about the rebranding and naming ourselves Blue Ridge Energy and coming together, aligning our two companies together and working under one name, Blue Ridge Energy, bringing propane and fuels and Blue Ridge Electric's operations together. We just completed our new Caldwell District office, in which now all of our propane and fuels and electric operations for Caldwell and Catawba County are together in one site, in one building, one area, and it's going to give us a lot of efficiencies. We've already done that in Ashe and Watauga counties, and so we do a lot of sharing of resources, and we think that this is going to be something important to us because the utility business is changing, and people today are more involved with their utility, and they want to be told ways to save money on their bill. They want us to provide energy efficiency ideas. They want us to provide programs and services and renewable energy and all the many different things we're doing, so that we are and have become and are even becoming more your trusted energy advisor. Whatever you want to do at your home or business that has to do with energy, we want you to call Blue Ridge, and we're going to help you find the best solution for your home or business to use energy in the most efficient and cost-effective way for you. So we're excited about that. We've rolled out a whole suite of programs that we call Powerful Solutions for our members and customers in other areas to use to be able to utilize our products and services. We're expanding our showrooms. Got a lot of exciting new products for people to see, to come in and look at things, products that they can use that are electric products and propane products that you can buy for use in your home. So we're excited about that alignment. We're excited about the future, and we think we're on target with the direction that we should be in, and we're working very, very closely with the people that we serve to meet the energy needs today and in the future, and that's going to allow us to have another 80 years of success. We plan to be around here, and we think that's important, because if you start putting solar on your home or solar on your business, you want to be able to talk with and deal with a trusted energy company that's been around here and is going to be around here long term. Well, let me talk a little bit about challenges. I want to talk about a couple of things as we look out on the horizon in terms of things that are going to challenge us cost-wise. And the first one is the Duke Energy coal ash issue. And we're going to be talking more and more about this in the days ahead and sharing more with our members, because we have now negotiated some changes in our contract with Duke. It's been filed at the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission and the Rural Utilities Service. And so I can talk a little bit more openly now because the contract work is finished. And we know, based on the estimates that Duke has provided to us, that the impact to us between now and about 2032, a little over 15 years, is going to be about $25 million for our share of the coal ash cost. That's a pretty good sized number, but it's not something that we're going to have in 1 year. It's going to be spread out over a period of time. But that's not an announcement, that's just giving a little bit of early information so people can be thinking about how these costs might impact us. The other item is investment in plant. We're looking at one of the biggest investments in plant that we've had in some time. Is we're going to extend our 230 kV line from West Jefferson all the way to Boone. And in order for us to be able to meet the load requirements and to be able to have growth into the future, we have to plan 20, 30, 40 years down the road, and it's time to bring our big line from West Jefferson all the way to Watauga County. We've purchased some land, out in Rutherwood. We'll be building a 230 station out there, building the line to there in an existing corridor where we currently have 100 kV line. That project is going to cost about $40 million. So we'll be spending a lot of money in that area. Fortunately, Katie has done a lot of work modeling our cost, and we believe that we'll be able to complete that construction over the next 3 years or so, and get all that into our plant and into our assets without the need for a rate increase. So the only thing that we see pushing rates up for us would be the coal ash cost and wholesale power cost. So we think we can manage these other pieces that are going to be pretty big for us. Well, let me wrap up by saying the other thing that we really need that is a challenge is we're not growing. We just got a report, and I say this every year at the annual meeting, our area is flat on new people growth, population growth. If you're near Raleigh, if you're near Charlotte, you're growing. If you're in rural North Carolina or small town North Carolina, you're not growing. And so we're going to continue to emphasize and work that area. All of our counties except Watauga have gone backwards in population since 2010, have actually lost population. So we need to keep working on that, and we are. And we need to keep working on bringing in better jobs, more industry, better paying jobs, better opportunities, because that will bring people. If people think there are good jobs in our area, they'll want to come here to work because it's a great place to live. And we just need to make sure that we have good jobs that bring people here. Well, let me wrap up by saying a big thank you to all of our employees. Several are in our room here with us today, and achieving the kind of incredible results and helping us face these challenges that we're looking at in the future. You know, as I look at what we're accomplishing here, we often call it our secret sauce. And here's our secret sauce at Blue Ridge. It's loving people, caring about people more than yourself, giving service to others above all. It's the highest work of life. And we talk about that in our culture, that we're here to serve. We're here to take care of other people, and we're here to deliver to them the best experience with any business that they do business, that members do business with. And that's our secret sauce. And it works, and it's created a relationship with our members that has caused us to have the kind of ratings that I talked about at the beginning of my remarks. So again, I'm very honored to lead this organization, and very honored to work for this board, and who gives so much time and is so committed to us, and to work with such an outstanding group of employees. Thank you again for being with us today.